especially when I'm with my family. Oh my gosh, like I'm about to go on this vacation in October to the mountains. Literally thousands of dollars worth of food that we cook and eat within like a couple of days. But you're in the mountains, who cares? You know what I mean? Like when you're in the mountains, you gotta do it like the bears. You just gotta eat everything. I'm here to talk about this new show that I found. Morgan Spurlock, the guy who did Super Size Me and a bunch of other different documentaries that are really good. He executive produced this show called 7 Deadly Sins. It's like a docu-series, and the first episode that they talked about was Gluttony. This Gluttony episode, like the first thing they talked about was this restaurant called the Heart Attack Grill. It's one of those restaurants that focuses on being unhealthy. The owner or creator of the Heart Attack Grill, this guy was just really passionate about getting people healthy and working out. Since the name of his workout facility was called In-N-Out Workout, In-N-Out Burger actually sued him personally. So I guess this like traumatized him. The Heart Attack Grill is like a thematic restaurant. It's like a hospital themed restaurant, but not as like boring and sterile. Like the servers are dressed in little skimpy nurses outfits. They're called nurses, and the customers are called patients, and they get their little hospital bands. You get to wear these hospital gowns, and it's just part of the experience. Their food items are named after different types of health issues, like the bypass burger and the double bypass burger. He said that the goal of their restaurant was to make all the food as unhealthy as possible. They saute everything in lard. Their French fries are deep fried in lard. Sandwiches have like 5-6 slices of bacon, butterfat milkshake. They have an electronic cattle scale in the middle of the restaurant, and if you weigh over 350 pounds, you get to eat for free. When he was explaining this restaurant, he seemed like an evil man. He just seemed evil. He said he's trying to make people so fat they can't walk anymore. It's just like, dude, what are you trying to I don't even understand what's going on here. Like, how is this even working? He's trying to make a statement. Not quite sure what the statement is. I don't know if it's just like, you know what, America, we're gonna be doomed health-wise anyway, so you might as well make some money off of it. 2 people actually had a heart attack in his restaurant while they were eating. Their spokesperson for the restaurant, and he was like 500 something pounds, and he died. He had a heart attack, and he was just like, business as usual. I mean, and the second part of the episode was just gross. They talked about an entertainer, and her name is Darling Nikki, 716 pounds. She wants to be the largest entertainer in the world. She loves the feeling of being full. She loves to eat even more, and she gets, quote, aroused by this. Like when she's just eating, she gets turned on. I was just disgusted the whole episode, but I was just like, I mean, I have to keep watching. Like, what are these people doing? She has a boyfriend, and this guy is like so skinny. He said that being with her is like having his own personal fluffy bed, and he just loves her. They smoke the reefer. They smoke together, and they said that they like it because when they're smoking, you know, they get the munchies, and so they're like eating, and then they get in this zone. Apparently it's like euphoric for them. He introduced her to this thing called feederism, some fetish where like people get turned on by giving their significant other just food and trying to make them fat. He has a notebook and jots down like what he wants her to eat. She's like, you know, when I get full and I can't eat anymore, he just motivates me to eat more. And I'm just like, this sounds like abuse. She wants to get bigger. She says she wants her fingers to get plumper. She wants her face to get rounder, her butt to get bigger. Honestly, I don't know if this is even possible because the lady is big, all right? Check out her website, MsFluff.com. She says that her body is a canvas and she's just trying to be the biggest entertainer in the world. On the tail end of that section of the show, he goes on to the other end of this process and talks about people who make caskets for obese people. They specialize in caskets for people up to 1,100 pounds. They go into detail about how they prepare the bodies for burial. And at one point they're talking about burning the fat on these people and how the fat, sometimes it drips onto the ground. I just, Like, if you would have seen it, it was disgusting. For this show, I was just really trying to figure out what he was trying to achieve. Maybe he's trying to show the extremes of sin that nobody ever talks about. We've all experienced every single one of the deadly sins, but not to this degree, okay? If you like this video, like it, subscribe to my page, come back, just come on back. Let me know what you guys think of this series, and if you're gonna watch it, if you have Showtime. And if you don't have Showtime, come back to my channel, because I'm probably gonna talk about all of the episodes.